Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Carolina Panthers and the Seattle Seahawks. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Seahawks take over first down 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Next, ready.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Milrow. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 6.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
That one is caught. Horton has it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Milrow from the gun. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Strike. Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they make the tackle at the 38. A pickup of 17. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Cowboy 80.
Milrow with it on 1st. Escapes the pocket. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Here's Milrow to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Bronco 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. Warrior 70.
From the red zone now. Big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings them to 1st and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Tag, ready.
Walker crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ready.
1st and 10 from the 32. Play action now, Young. His first pass falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Going to throw here on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Come on, ready.
Trying on this 4th down. It's Young. Got his man. This is McMillan. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion. 1st and 10 from the 43. From the gun, a run for Henry. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Byron Murphy there to make the play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Going to have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Hey, check mega. Yellow, 22. Hut.
They're going for it. Young. Has him on the quick hitter. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now it's Milrow. In the hands of Horton, complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
To the left, he's got Arroyo. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Milrow looking to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Corey Horton, his intended receiver. And now they face second down. Go play action here. It's Milrow. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready, ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. 19 Lions. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Milrow to throw on 4th. He finds it beyond the marker. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pull that in front for their 13th hit. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Right there, an attack on the point after. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
Seahawks 14. Panthers nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Down. Check White. 50. Set.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
With 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here's Claude Ray.
Out of the gun, Young connects on the crosser. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Flying down the middle of Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Come on, ready?
Shotgun snap now to Young. Throwing the out route complete. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Third down run by Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That's good for a couple of yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
It's Young to throw here on first. Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. Ready.
Young on the play action. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Jump off, caught by his back. And he's going to be dreaming out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
So it looks like it'll be second and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Just a yard left to go on second down. Dive play straight ahead. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, I'll be honest with you, Kate. They say that football is cyclical. Well, I sure hope we see the fullback come back. There's just something about that guy. Something about that position. And he just showed you right there, going to get you a first down. They can be difference makers, too.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And the Seahawks have it. There he goes on the right side. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field.
Ready, break.
Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone.
Ready, set, go.
Running it after the penalty. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second down now, 7 to go. Now it's Young. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Okay,
To the
break.
line, here's 3rd and 3.
Flat. Down. Hut, hut.
From the pistol, it's Young. This one's caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
And the Panthers, first down.
Trouble, 38.
First and
Matt,
goal,
red.
Carolina.
33, yellow. Red, yellow. Set.
Young working from the gun. Looking for an open man. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal.
Here's blue striker. 45, white. Slide blue.
They motion Tucker over left.
Hut.
Here's Young again. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get their first points of this game just before halftime. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. And the kick is no good. The snap is off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. First down throw here from Milrow. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Fails to find his running back. And it's going to be second down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Off the play fake, Milrow. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Just cannot afford right here, Cade, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
65 catch, 65. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Looking to throw. In by Arroyo on the right side. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. One last play before the break.
19, Charger.
Walker on first down. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. The first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Shaheed now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
That's kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Young throwing here. Right back to Leggett. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Panthers, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Defense shows blitz. Young. Drop this one down for Henry. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Hits him on the out route. And And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And the Panthers first down.
Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
This one's to Andrews out right. And he's tackled for no gain.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Running the throw here on third. Into the hands of Leggett. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. They get to Henry on the inside handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it's just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
He brings it in. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On the ready.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Second.
Henry will not score. The defense holds and stops him toward that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to his safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Here we ready.
Back to Henry. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the second time around.
Down 2, they went for the tie right there, partner, but a game defense able to stop them and hang on to this narrow lead.
I don't hate that call, Kate. In fact, this is one of those gray areas. If it's the fourth quarter, that's absolutely the right decision. Third quarter, as I said, kind of a gray area where maybe you're chasing points. Either way, you're behind, but your defense now has to rise to the occasion.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Come on. 18 Cardinal. Go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Throwing out to the left. Cut. And he's stopped cold at the spot. He will keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Ready. Break.
The Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready.
We give up the gut to Walker. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's go now. Let's go.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Here's Arroyo. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
5-yard gain on the play.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. First and 10 now from the 46.
Go!
Milroe from the gun. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he's taken down at the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Hold the ready.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, Milroe. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Hey, let's go.
Walker now from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
The Panthers.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Nick, ready.
Staying with Walker. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Dragon 60. Ready.
Back to throw it. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. On comes Matthew Wright. A lot riding on this kick. This one from an even 40 yards out.
So after that make a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Claws red.
Play action now, Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. Third down.
Brings up third.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Let's go. 10 black. 22 needle. Set cut.
He's back to throw. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he is down to the 30-yard line. That goes for 32 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Andrews has it, working downfield. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a fourth-quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They're not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the two-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence in this spot, and who knows? Maybe we'll have a two-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Drive begins with a Walker run. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go.
At the 33-yard line.
Ready.
Running with Walker again. Makes a cut to the right sideline. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks jump in front late. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything we could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Let's go next.
Setting up to pass. McMillan on the slant. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. He'll look to throw it. Gets his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the 1st down.
Take that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's short the first after a mild gain. Back to throw. Throw is caught. That's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal.
Ready. Black Ultra. 50. Green. 6. Mega. Set. Go. Ready.
Again, it's Young. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Young working from the gun. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. 2nd down out the window. They're backed up here for 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Headed out right. Complete to Henry on the check down. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality game, it will still wind up being 4th down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down. And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game. All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down.
Let's go now. Drill, black, 95. Hut.
Desperation time here. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with 9.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
On lock, 19, Charger, 19. Ready?
It's Walker on the give. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today. Getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.